what do we get out of documents when we're doing an environmental forensics study? And when we get that USB stick that gets passed to us, or the file share from SharePoint, we pull in all those documents and we upload them into the system, and it goes through, reads them, identifies stuff in them. And the first thing it does is it puts things in a timeline, and you're seeing this built on the right-hand side, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that. So all of these documents, doesn't matter if it's a picture or a map, it's looking at them, it's visually recognizing the pictures and the maps, knowing they're a map. It reads the maps to find information in the maps. And it's finding all of those pieces of information that we've told it are important. And we can tell it that other things are important. Maybe there's a certain case where you have to look for something specific. You can alter it and say, hey, look for this too, and it will. And so if you had to do this by hand, it takes a lot of time. I'm still opening my third PDF, trying to read through it, and this thing's already chewed through all of those, and I can start to interact with it. So it saves times and finds those insights a heck of a lot quicker, which is extremely powerful. The large language, the natural language and the large language models we use. And this is what I was talking about. So it's asking about pesticides. It knows that DDT, dieldrin, chloridane, heptachloroperoxide are all pesticides automatically. So it knows that it has to look for, when I say, hey, what pesticides were used, it knows that it has to look for that, and it'll pull that out. I don't have to have a prompt. I don't have to figure out keywords. I don't know if you remember doing those old searches where you said and, or not, and you had to have all the brackets and have it all correct. Don't need that anymore. The natural language takes care of that. So that provides an ease of interaction, so that you don't have to, again, customize that question so you're not missing anything. And as I mentioned before, that citation thing is huge. I can check every article, every piece of paper it's cited to, page, line, paragraph. And when the data, it actually finds the cell that data came from. So it'll tell me the Excel spreadsheet, the chart, or the lab certificate of analysis on where that data point came from. So that can be extremely powerful when you're dealing with bad data or data that might be questionable.